Hello, everybody. My name is Chucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Float Fishing series. I just barely got everything cast out. Didn't even have time to start the video before I hooked this 319 gram Nace. So today's already starting off to be a really good day. I'm back in the same spot I was yesterday. I had a lot of fun, and I did take a look at the cafe before I got started. There's a Nace order. There's also orders for both river mussels, or for both types of mussels, river mussels and zebra mussels. So I figured it kind of made sense to give it another try today. There's also a rough order, so at night I may switch this rod over to a bottom rod and see what we can get. But started off with a good Nace. So pretty happy about that. Number two just got a pretty big nibble there, but gave up on it. Small roach. I want to go back to casters on this. So I do have redworm on both the ultralight rods. I did not look. There was something on here. I did not look to see if we still hold any of the records we got yesterday. It was a tiny, tiny roach. No wonder it wasn't really impacting anything. Yep, wasn't quite on. Kind of what the big Nace was doing. That's why I picked it up. Yep. Trying to get my mind back into float fishing here. Or river float fishing. Earlier today, I recorded about an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes of lake float fishing on my spin account doing the gift boxes, gift bags. Seeing a nibble here on the bolo, seeing a bite on the bolo. There, I just locked the reel and turned to set the hook. I didn't right click to lift it or anything like that. Just turned upstream. And unfortunately, it was a small roach. I shouldn't have picked it up yet. That was river versus lake float fishing because the floats are so tight. As soon as you touch the rod, you can scare the fish off if it's not on. Whereas on the lake, usually I've got some slack in the line, so I can pick the rod up and not scare everything off. But because the current's pushing it away from me, it's got full. Ooh, come on, fish. Come on, fish. Because the river's current's pushing it away from us, it's got full taut lines. So picking it up scares the fish off. Another Nace, another good Nace too. That's a big Nace. 374 gram Nace. Nice fish. And I missed the fish there, but I'm okay with that because of a 374 gram Nace. Yeah. There's something in the water right there. That's actually where I caught the 319 gram Nace to start. Basically, it was floating and then it just stopped. I wasn't even sure there was a fish on. That's why I didn't get the recording going. And I tried to start the recording about right here as I was pulling that fish in, and it just took a second to get going. Nice. That's a zebra or river mussel. I didn't see which one. Nice zebra mussel, 46 grams. I missed this one. I'm okay with that though. Really, the bowler rod's kind of a bonus rod for me. I would rather catch the fish on 1 and 2 than on a bolo rod right now. Mainly because the fish I'm aiming for on the telesticks should be worth more than the fish I would catch on the bolo rod. Keyword of should. Ah, come on. Just sworn that one was on, but I wasn't. Wow. That was another miss that I don't agree with. Roach, small one. Didn't think I was going to get that fish. When I picked it up in the float camera, float was already down. I was pretty sure I wouldn't get the fish, but looks like I did, and it looks like a decent dace. That was an eyed, even better. Except it wasn't a marker. Oh, that was a bite, and I missed it. And I missed that one too. Come on, Tucker. Do better. I'll blame the dinner I just had. I'm tired. Ordered some nice curry from an Indian food place up the street. And, oh man, it's good, but it's a lot of food. And I've got lunch for tomorrow too. Hopefully it clears out my nose. Found a decent spice level for me. It's actually their mildest, which is kind of scary, but still tasty. Very, very tasty. They actually have a tandoori oven in the restaurant, brick style oven, so makes some really good food. It's expensive, but it's really, really good. Oh, of course. Small Dace. Both the telly sticks were showing nibbles. One's got a bite on it right now. Probably a roach. Two's got a bite on it. A gibble. Close enough. And I missed it. Not surprised. That one doesn't bother me. I knew I was going to miss that one. Uh-oh. Mouse just ran out of power. I knew I was forgetting to do something today. Meant to charge this earlier. Sorry for the windows blowing. I missed, or I thought I've had a lot of bites where I don't think there were actually bites today. Nah, I was too late. That one's acceptable. I was pulling a fish in on the other line, even though it was a crappy fish. Well, fish. Might be a nibble on one. Yep. Whoa. Small Nace there on 2. One I think still has a nibble going on. Yeah, too late on 3. There may be a small fish on 1. I think there is. Nope. It was still nibbling. All right. Let's go ahead and put a bottom rod on. Let's miss a fish on 2 because of that. Dang it. Bream style fish 2. And that's set up for what I want already. Nice Nace. 205 grams. Weekly record ultralight zebra mussel and weekly record telestick zebra mussel earlier that I just saw in chat. And that was not a super big mussel either. Decent Nace there. Small white bream. I think that's my first dig of the day. 6 hours into the day. Small Nace on the bottom rod. Too late on one. Saw it tip over, but it was too late. The bottom rod, I could see getting Nace, mussel, rough. Another mussel, right around the same size as the other one we got. Trying to see if there's a fish on 3. There might be. I think there is. There's not. And it had some nibbles, so I thought it was a good possibility. Ow. You're gonna take a drink of soda, it helps if you open the can first. Got lucky I got this mussel. I had my hand on the soda can opening it and didn't actually have a hand on the mouse to catch it. Luckily, I was able to get the can set down and use the trackpad mouse button to bring that fish in. That mussel. That looked like a roach. I was going to say that looked like a sleeper, but I wouldn't expect a sleeper out in the middle of the water. Or out in the middle of a river. You can see it in the pond. Could also see gudgeon. I forgot about gudgeons. I think we actually caught a gudgeon yesterday here. Small chub, probably missed this fish. Yep. Got 6 minutes left on premium. I do have 7 days if I want it from the New Year's Fair event, but I don't really see the point right now. We need silver, we need XP, pretty much about equally. And premium does nothing to help the silver situation. So I'm going to hold on to that for a bit. There's our ultralight, our second ultralight in Telestick Zebra Muscle record. Servers are struggling today. Small perch, or tonight. It's the second time I've had it spin on catching a fish. Small Nace. That was a bite, and I missed it. Oh, that wasn't a bite? What? Uh-oh. Servers are struggling. I'm wondering if that was a bite, but the server jitter got rid of it. Nice Nace, 392 grams, 4,500 XP. Kind of think I'm glad I got the bottom rod out instead of the bolo rod with server issues. And what I'm using as kind of my guide for server issues, it could be internet issues, but the couple times it's just spun when I caught a fish. And then not too long ago, I tried to drink tea and it gave me an internal error occurred. And then 10 seconds later, actually drank the tea without me pressing a button. So I think they're struggling a little bit again. I've seen some references. I was scrolling through the RF4 Discord, the English Discord, and I saw some references to server struggles again, which I hadn't seen for a couple days. I was hoping I could get this in without being impacted, but looks like not. Yeah, there's definitely some wonkiness going on. Little white-eye bream. I watched that float rubber band back before that white-eye bream bit. Lone fish. I'm gonna recast this one. I think there was a bite and it just lost it in the server glitch. That's confusing. There. Nice Nace. Oh, server issues. Need to stop. I've never had a rod jingle like that when there's not server issues. And I get it. It ain't fun hosting. And they made changes to enable the New Year's event. The New Year's event always has a higher load than normal. I get it. We're coming up on the weekend. You know, it's 8 o'clock my time, so it's early Friday morning European time. And it's a holiday weekend. So I know some folks will get New Year's Eve off, but New Year's Eve is a Saturday, so they may get Friday off instead. I get it. I work in IT hosting. I understand the pain that can be this week. I'm technically off, but I still check my email and my phone for alarms on a daily basis. And I'm not even really I'm more manager than a doer anymore. I'm just making sure folks actually do it. Or seeing if I need someone to engage someone to fix something. That looks like a good river mussel. It's another small zebra mussel, though. So 32 fish. Looks like we're 32 minutes in. Not bad there. Some decent quality fish, too. Oh, yeah, the servers are having problems. Ultralight. Blue Bream, we're still on there. Global. I'm not going to try looking at the other ones just because servers are not doing well. Yeah, there wasn't a bite there, I couldn't tell. Well, I was thinking about going back over to Mosquito and recording or knocking out some more of the New Year's Fair event on Spinner Live, but servers are having problems. There's no way I'm doing that. May just have to play some Dwarf Fortress on the side. More Satisfactory or Factorio. It's been kind of in one of those type of moods recently. Started up Satisfactory for the first time in a long time. Had some fun with it and then did something stupid. Well, there's a holiday event going on in that game right now, and I tried to go get something, and as soon as I picked it up, they're dropping gifts out of the air. Nice white bream there. As soon as I picked the gift up, it knocked me off a cliff I was on and killed me. So I got frustrated. And then the recent Steam Door Fortress release got me back into that for a little bit too. For some reason I like starting Dwarf Fortress. I never really finish what I'm doing in there. And the Steam version seems like it runs. I'm not going to say it runs faster, but it doesn't pause as often as the older ones. Free version did. Seemed like every time you did something, that's a blue bream? No, a big white bream. You used to pause every time you went to designate something to be mined or things like that, and it doesn't do that on the Steam version. So it just moves so much quicker. That was the wrong rod, Tucker. I got over to the right one in time, though. Small white beam. I'm going to recast this because I don't know where I moved it to when I picked it up twice. Gotta be a tree or something underwater there that I think is a fish biting it. Nice, Nace. Why is my phone going crazy? Now I'm starting to get all the end of year sale emails. What are you? Are you a mussel? Yep, river mussel. Nice. Small perch there. Looks like a pretty decent roach. Was. Already been a good day for me and roaches. I think it was at like 450. Another good roach, I think. Yep, 462. Ah, pulled it out of the fish's mouth there. That's a good Nace. 304 gram. Another good one. Let's throw a 14 hook on here. I'm not going to switch over to the bolo rod. With server problems potentially going on. Not worth it. Small sleeper out in the middle of the river. Uh-oh. Was another 7 seconds from pressing the button to drink tea before it actually drank. And when you're doing stuff that requires almost instant action, server problems are not fun. Right there, I think that was impacted by the server because it was jittering more than it should have. I may cut this episode a little short. Or go to only one float rod. That may make the most sense. $502 Nace. Nice fish. Oh, come on, fish. White bream, little white bream. I did go to a bigger hook on the bottom rod, so I'm not entirely surprised I got a bigger fish than on any of the floats. I may actually increase hook size in the floats. We'll see. Decent perch. I would not expect to get any perch records or any ultralight perch records with the setups we have, because folks will do a lot of spin fishing ultralight. Perch bite anything. We're not really set up for big perch. Let's go with the other bottom rod. Go ahead and go with size 12 and red worm. too many times the server's kind of farted as I go to pick up a rod and nothing's on it. So let's go bottom rod where they're more likely to actually hook on. That way we can at least get a full episode in without me getting frustrated. Thought about doing an episode of The Fish Are Online. I'm just not in the mood for the arcadey style of that game today. It's a decent game. It's probably more of a game than I would call this. This is more of a simulation. Nice, Don. It's rough. Nice fish. Not even a marker in 3700 XP because it's a rare fish. Probably more of a... the Fish Online is probably more game than I would say Russian Fishing 4 is, but Russian Fishing 4 is more of the realistic simulation style game. Weekly record, ultralight and telestick done. It's rough there too. The regional. That'd been a little bigger, that would have been nice. But we'll see. I'm sure I'll go back to that here in a couple days. Another nice 256 Nace. Small gibble there. That size 12 hook might be too big. That's over on rod 2. What do I have on this one? A 14, so it's not that much different. Small perch. Being careful not to break anything. Been a rough day there. Small mace. Somehow broke a Lacerti on my spin account today. Still surprised I did. But I think it was just stuff is more worn out than I thought it was, and I need to check these rods and haven't done that yet. All that looks pretty good. The mechanism on the rod was pretty worn out. This one's getting close. And I didn't even have the reel locked and broke the mechanism. Didn't even max out the load either, which surprised me. Not worn at all on the Bolo. Nice roach. Another good blue bream, 325. I don't know if that's bigger than the one we had yesterday or not. I don't think so. About 55 minutes in here. Got 57 fish. I'm okay with that, especially with servers being a bit wonky. And me going into kind of safe mode because of that. Ah, that was my fault. I'm gonna say that blue bream was not bigger than the one we had yesterday. Wouldn't surprise me if it's a regional record, but I doubt it's a global. What is going on? I think the servers are really acting up. Yeah, there's something going on. What? What? How? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm done. All of a sudden, where my thing was way upstream from where it was showing up. There's the weekly record ultralight regional blue bream. So, not a bad day. If this will actually load, I don't know if it will. So, US regional weekly ultralight. Blue bream. We got two of the top three. See what else have we got? Roach, I don't think. Yeah, doesn't surprise me we didn't get any roach there because folks are over at Mosquito doing their thing. Shouldn't have gotten any crucians. Dace, we didn't hook any dace. Nah, freshwater crayfish, we had one yesterday, but not big enough. Nace, we're not on the board there. Perch, we shouldn't be on the board with. Like river mussel, I think that was on bottom rod. Zebra was the other one. Yeah, we got 3 zebra mussel ones, so not too bad. So 58 fish, I'm gonna say 65 silver. And I'm probably low. I'm hoping I'm low with that value. We got a lot of good ones, got a lot of not so good ones. Oh, we got the big blue bream. We're at 70 silver at least. I think, I hope. Let's see. 103. I was very wrong, and I'm very much okay with that. 18 on the blue, 10 on the Nace. Yeah, we got a lot of bigger Naces than I thought. All right, no frog, no crucians. We did get a small river mussel, so I will sell that. And we did get 4 small roaches. We got 5 small roaches. Didn't get rough. We did get 1 200-gram Nace. 203, that's about as good as you can do. 15 silver there. 149-gram zebra mussel. We had a 59. I'll sell that. And the blue bream we're actually doubling our money on because it's 38. So 38 and 18 is 46, 56, 61, 71, 78, 82 silver. There. Not bad. And still probably 80 left over. Yeah, 77. So 159 silver day. Not bad at all. Especially for server wonkiness. So 1200, 1300 silver in the bank. So good overall day. Again, we will lose the premium bonus, or we've already lost the premium bonus. So I'm okay with that. I don't think we really need XP right now. We need silver. So I appreciate everyone watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hope you all have good tight lines, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.